On October 29, 2018, infamous serial killer Michael Myers, who has been institutionalized at Smith's Grove Psychiatric Hospital for 40 years following his killing spree in Haddonfield, is being prepared for transfer to a maximum security prison. True crime podcasters Aaron Corey and Dana Haynes visit the hospital and, during their encounter, Aaron displays the mask that Michael wore in 1978 to him, to no effect. In Haddonfield, Laurie Strode, the only survivor of Michael's killing spree, lives in rigid fear of him to present day, now drinking heavily and rarely leaving her heavily fortified house. She has a strained relationship with her daughter Karen, whom the state took away from her when Karen was 12. Allison, Laurie's granddaughter, does attempt to maintain a relationship with her grandmother. The night of October 30th, as Michael is being transferred, the bus crashes and patients begin to wander into the road. The accident causes a father and son to stop to see what is going on. Michael murders them both, takes their truck and returns to Haddonfield. On the morning of October 31st, Michael sees Aaron and Dana visiting his sister Judith's grave. He follows them to a gas station where he kills them both, as well as a mechanic for his coveralls, before recovering his mask from Aaron's car. Deputy Frank Hawkins, who arrested Michael in 1978, attempts to convince Sheriff Barker that Michael is dangerous after learning that he has escaped. Laurie also learns of Michael's escape and attempts to warn Karen, but Karen dismisses her concerns, urging Laurie to move on with her life. Later that night, Allison finds her boyfriend, Cameron, cheating on her at a costume party and leaves with his companion Oscar. Meanwhile, while babysitting a boy named Julian, Allison's best friend Vicky and her boyfriend Dave are killed by Michael. Deputy Hawkins and Laurie overhear the incident on the radio and go over to the house. Laurie sees Michael for the first time in 40 years, and shoots him in the shoulder before he flees. Dr. Ranbir Sartain, Michael's psychiatrist and former student of Dr. Samuel Loomis, persuades Sheriff Barker to help in the hunt for Michael. Meanwhile, as Allison and Oscar walk home from the party, Michael kills Oscar, but Hawkins and Sartain arrive just in time to rescue Allison. Deputy Hawkins then tries to kill Michael, but Dr. Sartain, who has become obsessed with Michael's enigmatic motivations, attacks and leaves Hawkins for dead. It is revealed that he orchestrated Michael's escape to study him in the wild. Michael wakes up and kills Sartain while Allison flees from the scene. Michael then ambushes and kills 2 police officers that are outside Laurie's home. When Ray goes outside to greet who he believes are the 2 officers, Michael strangles him to death. Laurie manages to get Karen to safety before she engages in a showdown with Michael. Laurie severely injures Michael, but he stabs her in the abdomen and pushes her over a balcony. When Michael goes to check Laurie's body, he finds it missing. Karen pretends to break down in tears and calls out for her mother, luring Michael and allowing her to shoot him in the jaw. Laurie suddenly reappears and attacks Michael, trapping him inside the safe room with Karen and Allison's help. The trio sets the house ablaze, and Laurie says goodbye to Michael before she begins to faint and lets her daughter and granddaughter quickly hitchhike a passerby vehicle to take her to the hospital. A final shot of the burning basement is shown, with Michael nowhere in sight. In a post-credits scene, Michael's breathing is heard, indicating that he has survived.